Hi guys, I'm Petko and today I'll be watching the second episode from House of the Dragon. It's been a while since I watched the first episode. I basically watched it when it was airing and I know that episode 5 has come out. I'll try to watch them today. So if you want to see episodes early, you can check them out on Patreon. I'll try to put them out as fast as I can so I can catch up at least with the finale. In the last scene of the first episode that we saw the blood and cheese, I think it was seen. We heard, not saw, but the beheading of the prince. So I'm pretty sure in this episode we are gonna see what the aftermath of this is. Honestly, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in this episode, so let's get into episode 2. So we are exactly where we left. Your dad was making that for years. Use that energy on the people who killed your son, not on the sculpture.
The gates have been shut. The search progresses. The villain will be found.
I mean, the mother saw the killers, so it's gonna be easy to find them.
His pain is ended.
His pain?
What have you done to-
I mean, he wasn't in pain before that.
The gods punish us. They punish me.
For what sin?
For the sins of your son. I mean, your son must have been punished, but
And where were the members of this council while the murderer threatened their king? And where were you? The Lord Commander of my King's Guard.
I was abed, your grace, having ordered the night's watch.
he was in bed, but not his bed.
I'm bad! Instead of safeguarding the sanctity of my family.
You'll know who did this soon enough.
Who did this? What? Is there any question who did this? Who would do this save the bitch queen of bastards? The smug cunt of Dragonstone. There she sits across the bay on her rock, laughing at me.
My lords, the guard has detained someone. The man we apprehended is known to us. It's a gold cloak, noted for his brutal nature. We caught him, fleeing the gate of the gods, with the child's head in a sack.
You've caught one, but there's a
Mastery of your trade, Godlaris.
Oh, always
rat
standing always
hunter
protocol. We know
to
our
catch as
enemy.
well.
A king may have more than one enemy, your grace. People see an omen. They whisper in the streets. They say perhaps Rhaenyra should be queen.
And so you would name her Monster, Slayer of Infants.
Slayer of
More than
infants.
that. A funeral progress. Let them see the child.
So you're gonna just parade the kid's beheaded corpse?
No. I will not have my little son's body dragged through the street like a dead dog.
Not dragged
At
on
least
Escorts a
he has
Targaryen
some sense of respect.
Mother.
You're the king, my dude.
Difficult path.
Why ask your mother what to do?
He's the right one.
Oh, let the circus begin. Closed casket? Weren't the people supposed to see what they have done to the child? Or are they just planning to show the grief of the mother and the grandmother?
I was hired by Daemon Targaryen. He paid us half now, half when the job is done.
Who is us?
A rat catcher, employed by the household. I don't know his right name.
Behold the works of Rhaenyra Targaryen! Pretender to the throne!
I cannot vouch for his grace.
Behold the works of Rhaenyra Targaryen!
I'm wondering if Helena, is gonna be important in this season, because I don't think she was in the first one. Or maybe she wasn't born in the majority of the first one. Don't tell me while they're pushing the carriage, the head is gonna fall of the child. That's exactly what's gonna happen, probably.
A curse of Rhaenyra, the monstrous!
It is yet unclear how the keep itself was breached. The boy's head was severed from his body. Thousands witnessed the procession.
And they are accusing me of having a hand in this.
It appears so. There have been messages sent to that effect.
Are you suggesting, Sir Alfred, that my grief drove me to order the decapitation of a child?
I merely thought, perhaps, an action taken in haste.
Mind yourself.
Are you gonna say anything?
Did you send
Or does she already know?
children in their beds?
I sent the Queen's vengeance for her son.
What did you tell this vengeance? What did you say to him? Damon, that a boy lies dead and I am accused of killing
Miss
it.
Arya, I was clear in my instructions. Aemond, the brother of Aegon the Usurper. I cannot be responsible for a
Cannot be
mistake.
responsible. I don't believe you.
He didn't. The problem is those guys were fucking idiots. He told them to kill the prince with one eye, if I remember correctly. To the best of my knowledge, there's only one prince with one eye.
I've never trusted you.
Oh, I don't know what to think of you. I don't know what you are. Or who it is you serve.
Am I not on my way even now to Harrenhal to raise an army in your
He
name,
is
Rhaenyra?
responsible for what happened, but this wasn't his intention, so I don't know whose side I'm on.
Accept me as your queen.
You're not gonna say anything to your wife? Oh, probably because she told the killers who the son is? I don't know what Rhaenyra is currently more what her mind is obsessed with. Her son's death, or the death of an innocent child, and the fact that her husband basically did it but didn't do it. You get me? Does she wanna fight? Does she wanna cry? Does she want peace?
What is this? It's a reminder of yesterday, I think. The procession was muddy. I'll replace it hence.
Do it now.
The night was long, Sir Kristen.
And I had not eaten. If I could
You
just...
defy my authority, Sir Arik. Where were you when Jaehaerys was murdered?
With King Aegon.
And you were not in the private quarters where you might have prevented the crime.
His Grace wished to entertain his companions in the throne room.
But where were you?
Lord Commander. And why has Helena the Queen been granted no sworn protector? Surely once she ascended, she should have...
Your brother is a thief and a traitor to the crown. First your brother betrays us,
And then the young prince is murdered on your watch. Your
On his watch, but as he said, the king wanted someone with him, so
You have brought disgrace upon our
who are you gonna listen to, the king or your commander?
and now you must restore it. You will go to Dragonstone and strike down Rhaenyra in her own halls. The way she sought to do with Aemond. We will pay the princess back in her own bloody coin. Long. Does your courage fail you, Sir Eric? How would I enter? Your twin serves there at the pleasure of the so-called queen. They will mistake you for him if you play the part. We are sworn to serve forthrightly, not to traffic in deception. Put down the pretender and you will end a war before it begins.
You must kill Daemon if you wanna do that, not Rhaenyra. What's Lord Voldemort doing there?
He's afraid of me.
As well he should be. The boy is grown into a man.
No, not here.
Wow, he resembles Voldemort so much. That dying form of Voldemort, which was underneath the seat in the train station in Harry's dreams.
I am glad to hear it.
Surely the city cannot yet be short of food.
I think not, but people are afraid. Those with means are holding everything they can. I walked 2 hours today to find a chicken for the pot, and paid 3 times as much as I should have.
Inflation. We have it nowadays too.
Who are you?
A prisoner. I gave Daemon 2 names. That is the extent of it, and I did not wish to do that much. He said it was the price of my freedom. You remember me now.
From where?
He said he would marry you.
Hmm.
He said you carried his child.
Not everyone found the jest funny. Now it seems he's done it again.
Hmm.
Rat catchers. In the king's employ.
Oh.
What'd I do?
This is him, isn't he? Isn't it? And the dog was watching at him, so it's him. This should be the real king. He was mistreated, kicked, and still loyal to the end.
The rat catchers!
Oh, I had them hanged. The maggot who took my son confessed to an accomplice. He could not say for certain which man it was, so...
Idiot! He's worse than a fool! He's murdered innocent men!
And one guilty one.
And hanged them from the walls of the city for all to see!
Plot against the king, and I will pay it back 100
They
times.
are fathers and brothers and sons! And their wives and children gather now at our gates to weep!
Why don't you just tell your wife? Gather all the rat catchers and tell your wife to say who it was. She saw them.
And what has Sir Kristen Cole done?
You sent Sir Eric to slay Rhaenyra.
Alone?
He's pretending to be his own twin. Brilliant.
God's help us all.
It's time the bitch queen paid a price. Remove your badge, Sir Otto. You are my father's hand. mine.
I can't wait to see who the new hand is gonna be.
I have that. Give it to Cole. Your Grace. In this hour, you have proven yourself of more worth than 100 old men. You are dismissed.
But I will keep the word of my house if you say that it was given. You may go.
Your Grace.
There is a Valarian ship in the harbour, bound for Mir by way of Pentos. I will see that you are given passage.
Don't tell me something is gonna happen to her right before she boards. She's not leaving.
A moment.
She is smart. She knows what's happening. She probably knows why the twin brother is there.
So, Eric, it's been a strange day. I'm restless. I will stand this evening's duty.
No way Rhaenyra's gonna die. But I'm wondering who's gonna save her.
Sir Eric.
Believe me, I had no choice.
Ooh.
Do not do this. I beg you. You are the one who betrayed us, Eric.
So, I'm so confused right now. Who is who?
With me, Your Grace. Which is Eric?
The one with the cut leg?
I still love you, brother.
So, who got stabbed? I assume both of them are gonna die, so...
Your Grace.
Is that a trick? Or is it really him?
No! No!
I can't stay here. Exiled from the council. Witness to the blundering of our plans, I'll return to Old Town.
While you're gone, I'll speak sense to him. His blood will cool. In time, you may yet return.
The young are peacocks, all shrieking and feathers. But we will yet prevail and bring forth peace, I still believe.
I have sinned.
I do not wish to hear of it.
Does your dad look like a priest? The new hand? Will he give you a hand again? She gave him a hand. And another one. She's a bit like the Big Show from the WWE, just standing in front of you and hitting you. Or was that the Great Khali? I don't remember anymore. Is that it? Yep. So guys, this was episode 2. I expected a slower episode like this, because there was a lot happening by the end of the first one. We saw that both killers of the prince are now dead. I mean, a lot of other people died as well, innocent people, just because the king wouldn't think of the idea of, hey, my wife saw the 2 killers. Maybe if I show her all the rat hunters, she will see who it is, not just kill all of them. I'm pretty sure now that all the rat hunters are dead, there's gonna be an issue with the rats, because they were a lot, I think, even when there were rat catchers. Were they rat hunters or rat catchers? Rat catchers, I think. Oh. And we saw the fight between the 2 brothers. I don't know which one won, but I think the one that was guarding Rhaenyra won the battle, and then because he killed his brother, he killed himself. He didn't want to live with the guilt of doing this, probably. I keep getting out of focus, I think. Please tell me if it's alright. And I'll watch the next episode straight after. So if you want to see them early, you can check them out on Patreon. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next episode. Peace!